Soli Deo Gloria 2015 is the conference about worship. This is time for inspiration, guidance, rethinking directions in the ministry and the ability to upgrade its mission. This is also the conference for pastors who want to build a church team and lead the church to God worship in spirit and in truth. The next annual conference for creative people who want to serve the Lord took place in Moscow, and this time it gathered more than 100 participants from different cities of Russia in the church of the city of Zelenograd. A large team of our brothers and sisters from the United States who are high-level professionals prepared an extensive program that covers all aspects of the worship from the spiritual component to the technical nuances. The uniqueness of these conferences is that we are not talking about worship only by music and songs. We talk about worship by all kinds of arts that God has given to people. Therefore, the church has not only musical people, there are creative people, and we have to use their talents. This conference helps to seize the opportunities for the development of their ministry.
What we discovered is that the Russian people and the believers in the church are very talented, very skilled, very passionate. But we've had a few more opportunities to experiment, to make mistakes in the United States. So we have a little bit more experience. And those are the things that we can bring to the conference. Hopefully we can share things so that the Russian people, so the Russian church doesn't make the same mistakes that we made in the United States over the last 30 to 40 years. We bring people that want to serve. We bring people that have a heart. A lot of times you see a video on YouTube or a DVD and you see the finished, produced song of a church service. But you don't understand the heart behind that. And that's what we can share, we can explain, we can talk about at the conference. That it's a team effort, that it's your heart motivated to serve God.
During these days, more than 40 workshops have been conducted. Many participants noted that they would like to visit each of them because they are given by the people who devoted many years of their lives to the service for God. This is music and singing, design and writing worship songs. At the same time, workshops for pastors were given to develop the church strategy, the principles of teamwork, and even how to build family relationships when one family member serves God actively. One of the speakers was Mr. Greg Nelson, a famous composer, author of more than 300 songs, winner of 7 Grammy Awards. He held a series of workshops on songwriting and arrangements.
The people here are operating at a high level. These are fabulous musicians they have here. Songwriters that are very interested in their craft, and that just energizes me because I feel like I'm at home with my other songwriting friends. And here's the one thing that I really feel strongly about is I really want to hear more coming from Russia rather than the music coming from the West that's being translated. I'm here because I'm here to encourage the Russian writers to write what they have in their heart that speak to their people.
Special day of the conference was Good Friday, the day when everyone could realize how creativity can help more to understand what Jesus has done on the cross for all people. Team of artists and designers, together with the conference participants and ministers of the church, all week prepared the stage design and several rooms of the church so that people could plunge deeper into the atmosphere and the time when Christ was crucified for our sins.
The wonderful thing about what we're doing tonight is that there are a lot of different ideas that you could take to a small church or you could do it at a large church. It would work for either one. Some examples of the kind of thing that we're doing are what we call the pipe and drape, which is a structure that you make and you hang the fabric on, and then later we're going to actually light it from below. We'll put a light down below, a red light, and light the fabric, and we'll create an atmosphere that will be beautiful when they come in tonight to help them get the feeling that we want to create for the Good Friday service. One of the reasons that we do this kind of thing is because God is our creator and we are made in His image. I was really excited to come here because I heard that the Russian people are very creative. And so if I had a chance to talk about how theater and the church could work together, I wanted to talk to the Russian people about that and share that with the churches and give them some experience with that.
Spectrum Information Bureau, specially for Protestant TV, Zelenograd.